Well, good morning, YouTubers. I'm on my way down to the pick and pull this morning to um to do another floor shifter conversion. And guess where that floor shifter conversion is going in? Yes, a 2001 Ford F150 Super Crew. So, oh come on, lady, you not looking? Boy, I'll tell you, man, they handing out driver's license around this motherfucker like Saturday morning prizes in cereal boxes. You know what I'm saying? There's a new license every time somebody open a cereal box around here every Saturday or something. So anyway, back to the mission at hand. I am going to go down here to the junkyard and I'm going to find a center console and floor shifter for from a newer style F150 to put in this F150. As you can see, it has the old boring style column shifter on here, which makes it feel like a grandpa truck. You know, even though I want the outside look to be a grandpa truck. Let me turn off this street. Hold on, y'all. Turn off this street. Okay, so anyway, the F-150 pretty much plays out like the Crown Vic in the same way. You could take the center console from newer style, not newer style. Let me go back. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me go back. On the Crown Vic, I took my center console out of a Lincoln Continental and installed it in the car. And it works. If you ever watch my videos, I got a previous video on the installation and the testing of when I did install the center console and floor shifter for my 2007 Ford Crown Victoria Interceptor. And by goodness, it is great. It doesn't feel like an old boring police car when you jump into it. You know, from the outside, it looks like, you know, a standard issue ex-police car. But on the inside, once you get in there, you be like, oh yeah, this looks like, you know, it feels like a Dodge Charger when you get in it, you know? So that's what I want. I want that new vehicle feeling, but it's an old truck. So, you know, I'm not tripping on that. All right, so you guys gonna go for a ride with me down here to the yard? Sorry if I'm smoking a cigarette in front of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Kids, if you're watching this video, smoking is bad for you. So you know, y'all gonna go for the ride with me. We're gonna sit here, we're gonna talk about this installation theory that I have for the F-150 floor shifter conversion. Now, pretty much like I said, it's the same principle. The column shifter works off the cable. There's a cable inside the column shifter that you can unplug and redirect it somewhere else. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to unplug it and redirect it somewhere else. Hopefully I can find a way to inch it up in there somewhere, you know. But it can be done, you know. It can be done. Read my lips. It can be done. Sorry, y'all. My lips a little dry, but who cares, you know. I'm just going down here to the junkyard anyway. And like I'm going to a job interview or something today. And, you know what I'm saying? This is what I do for a living, which is build cars, you know. Build my own little fun cars that I like to drive. But yeah, it's pretty much the same principle. You take the column shifter off after you install the unit itself on the floor, and you just basically plug the shifter cable into the unit and just go from there. You may have to do a little bit of adjusting on the transmission, far as the little slide nut on the side of the transmission that holds the cable on there. But that's the only thing I can only think of that will stop it from working real properly. So, come on, jackasses. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to go down here. Once I get down here, I'm going to cut you guys back on. And then we're going to go from there. And we're going to go around and look at all the F-150s they got in there. come back down there and get the bucket seat, because right now the driver's side of my F-150 is the bucket seat, and the passenger side of the F-150 is the bench seat. So I want to take the bench seat out of the passenger side and turn it into a bucket seat, but I gotta buy that, so I ain't tripping on that. That ain't nothing. All right, Benton. Yep, getting off on Benton. Gonna swing around this little thing right here. Bruh, why are you on my ass? My goodness, man. People just be driving crazy around Kansas City. Like I said, these people around here, they're handing out driver's license in the cereal box. So if you want to drive, I suggest you go to your local store in Kansas City, Missouri, and buy you a box of any kind of cereal, and I guarantee you a license is going to fall out of it. Because the way these people are driving these days is ridiculous. Okay. All right. So I'm going to cut you guys back on in a second once I get to the yard. And we're gonna find us a center console and floor shifter to put inside of this F-150 to get this boring look out of it and make it more newer, And this probably would help people that have trucks like this that don't like the column shift option that it has for it. And I don't like, trust me, I don't like mine. So, it makes the truck feel boring when you drive it. Now, another thing I thought about was upgrading the steering wheel to a newer style F-150 steering wheel, which I think is off the same principle when it comes to wiring. But I got to think about the airbag too. So, I got to do some more homework about the airbag. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video for now. So stay tuned for part 2.